Hello darlings, and welcome back here to my channel. And today's video is going to be a little bit more winter related because I have been going through my analytics and it shows that quite a few are interested in how to style a puffer coat, so I decided to make an updated version of the video that I have made 2 years ago, I believe. I'll link it down below as well, but I'll show you how I make my puffer coat look stylish nowadays and how I wear it the most. I feel like this is going to be a good challenge because a puffer coat for me is usually a must whenever outside the weather is terrible, it's raining, it's windy and it's -degrees. So without further ado, let's see how I can style my puffer coat now. And for today's video I'm going to use my go-to jacket. It's from ZARA. I did buy it 2 years ago and it's been my savior many times. It just protects you from all kinds of weather. I know that it's not made anymore exactly the same, however there are very similar ones, so I'll link few different options in different colors as well that I think are suitable for such weather, and they're going to give you just as much cover as well. So this is my ZARA puffer coat. I am loving it to bits. I love the color that I have chosen. It's that stone color which matches all my clothes because I tend to wear a lot of whites and a lot of beiges, and a stone color just matches everything. So yes, that's going to be my prop for today's video, and let's start with different ways of how you can style it and still look chic. So the first outfit that I'm going to go for is to make it as cozy as possible. So we have prepared some very cute and fluffy things. First of all, I have just a simple jumper. This one is from Massimo Dutti. It's something a little bit more oversized and I just feel very comfortable in it, and I feel like, well, for me to be confident I need to have something very comfortable. So that's why I have chosen things like that. This is my Adanola leggings, which I wear quite often, and I feel like they're perfect for training and for layering outfits as well. And in this case, it's the perfect thing because the coat is actually very warm and you don't need a lot of layers underneath. So for this, I have prepared my Vivaya shoes. They're just perfection because they're very cute and they're very cozy at the same time. And to match it, I have this Samsoe bag, which is very fluffy again. And that's just the vibe that I usually go for. And we are gonna see how it looks with the coat. This is one of my go-to outfits, by the way. And like that we have the first outfit. You're making it look very chic and cozy at the same time, and you're going to be definitely protected from the weather outside. Another thing that I tend to go for whenever I'm wearing my puffer coat is similar colors, or to make a little bit of contrast, but still in the same color palette. The same thing that I have done here. We have the stone color of the jacket, we have the beigey white tones underneath as well, and we're putting a little bit of color with the Vivaya boots and the bag as well, which are similar colors to each other as well. And like that I just feel very cute and nice even when I'm going outside in the horrendous rain. Even if we zip up the whole coat, you're still going to see those elements poking through a little bit. You still see the boots which are matching the bag, and they are just making a little bit of a connection. Also, the roll neck that I have decided to go for pokes out a little bit on the inside, so if you leave it open a little bit, it's another detail that you're going to see throughout the whole time, and it makes it definitely more chic. So definitely that's my #1 style that I go out with because it's just so comfortable and it protects me, and I know that I look nice at the same time. Now, outfit #2, if I wanted to be a little bit more elevated, I tend to go for my boots because when the coat is such length and I'm quite short as well, it's very nice to add a little bit of height, and I can definitely do this with the Massimo Dutti shoes because it's a comfortable height for me, but at the same time it looks elegant when I wear it with something else. If you can go higher, definitely do so. I just don't feel comfortable myself, especially when it's icy outside. So I feel like that's the perfect sophisticated look for me. I have paired it with slightly different bag as well. This one is from All Saints, and sometimes I do like wearing it as a clutch bag just on its own like it is at the moment, but it also looks very nice if I wear it crossbody over the puffer coat as well. I am specifically going for this bag when I'm wearing those shoes as well because it matches the color a little bit, but at the same time it's a little bit more sophisticated and the actual strap is a little bit shorter. So if you have a bag with a shorter strap, I would say definitely pair it with your puffer coat because it makes it look a little bit more out of a fashion show, and it's going to look nice whenever you're strolling around the streets. I would also suggest, if you have one of those elongated bum bags, I'm gonna link a few of them in the description down below. I have seen ones from COS specifically, which is not really my style, but if it's your style, it will definitely go with a puffer coat. It's gonna look so cute together. Even if you zip it up as well, it's going to just look very fashionable and trendy at the same time. And that's how it looks from up close. You still have the two-tonal element going, the shoes are matching the bag. Just to show you how it looks when it's all closed up as well, it is very nice and stylish at the same time, because you have the patent leather of the shoes, you have the slight heel, you're making those nice noises when you have a little bit of heel going on, so it makes it a little bit more stylish at the same time. And you still have the crossbody bag, which just adds up to the whole look of the coat. Now this third option is definitely my favorite. I have the exact same clothes on the inside, still the Massimo Dutti roll neck together with the Adanola leggings. I have stuck at the same time with the Massimo Dutti boots just to have the glossy finish of the leather. However, you can see that I have made it a little bit more stylish with a cinched in waistline. I have just added a belt. This one is from Another Stories. To be honest, I think it would look nice with a different bag as well, but I just wanted to match it to the belt that I have at the moment. And especially if you are going to go for a walk in the city, you're going to go sightseeing, but the weather outside is terrible, then I would say this is a very good option, because you don't have to undo the belt all the time, probably just to go have food, and then you can put it on again and continue sightseeing. That's a perfect look for this, because it looks nice and stylish, but you're still very comfortable and again safe from the wind and the rain. So I think that's my ultimate favorite. You can do the same trick with another belt as well, but for me I have seen that the smaller the belt is, it works better for me, because I have a smaller torso and it just makes it more proportionate when I use a smaller belt. So that's why I have stuck to this one. I will try and link similar to these ones as well, because that's just the cutest look ever when you have a puffer coat and you need it styled in the worst weather outside. So these darlings, it's my extremely cold outside and I cannot bear any of my parts showing outside, so that's why I just wrap up in the coziest way possible. I still have my Vivaya boots on because they are cozy on the inside and they look cozy on the outside. So that definitely is my wrapped up look, because you still have a small detail that shows a little bit of chic, a little bit of style to the coat. And with this look I have decided to match it with my little beige bag. When you need to be this wrapped up, you just have to play around with the accessories, because they are the way to make it a little bit more stylish, a little bit more chic and timeless. And I have done just that with adding a little bit of color and pattern with my little scarf. I have added the bag, which is something that you would usually put around the shoulder with a very nice and classy outfit. However, in this moment I am just having it by the handle, and I feel like this gives it a little bit more of a negligee kind of look, but at the same time it looks kind of cute. So yes, that's usually what I go for when it's extremely cold and awful outside. And this is it from a little bit closer. You're definitely going to be very cozy, especially if you get a coat like this one, because this one heats you up so well and you really can go with a t-shirt underneath and still feel very comfortable and warm. So yes, little details like these can definitely make a puffer coat look stylish. And for the final look, darlings, we are going to do something a little bit more sophisticated. So I have a blue shirt on, my trousers, which I usually go to work with, and they do have a little bit of a pattern as well. And usually it would look very nice if I put a wool coat on top or something with a little bit more structure. But let's see what we can do once we put the puffer coat on. So in this case I feel like there's a little bit of imbalance going on between the styles underneath and then the sporty look of the coat. So what I like doing is, I feel like whatever you do, whenever you have a nice pair of sunglasses, it makes everything better and look more stylish. So adding them on, these ones are from Tiffany. I have had them for probably 4 years and they are my go-to whenever I want to make something a little bit more chic, and my go-to sunglasses in general. My work bag is this tote bag which I got from H&M. They do have similar ones at the moment. I would definitely say that this is a style more appropriate for whenever it's very cold outside but you still have a little bit of sunshine in your face, and it just makes it look very nice and chic. And I usually go with a this exact tote bag every single day to work, and I feel like it just matches the color of the coat, so if it is bad weather it just goes perfectly well. But I would feel very nice and chic if I'm walking down the street and wearing the sunglasses together with my work officey outfit underneath, and then the puffer coat is going to be just like an additional piece that makes it look a little bit more trendy. So yes, that would be my combination for going to work. And of course, if it ends up being colder than expected, you can always just close off everything and you're still going to have the little touches, which is the details with the sunglasses and the tote bag. And I just like it styled this way, and that's one of my go-tos as well whenever it's very cold but sunny outside. So darlings, those are my go-to outfits whenever I have to go outside wearing a puffer coat. It's usually not my first choice, but whenever I wear it, I try to make it look as chic and fashionable as possible. And the only thing that I can say is you need to play with the accessories and the little details that make it a little bit more quirky or a little bit more stylish in a way. So yes, that's my way of styling. Put on sunglasses on whatever you can because it makes it look a little bit more elevated and it feels like old money chic. That's how I feel when I put those Tiffany sunglasses. So yes, I'll try and find similar ones and link them down in the description, and of course everything else will be linked in there as well. So yes, if there are any other videos that you would like to see, any specific how to style videos, more Djerf Avenue or anything else, please let me know down in the comments. And yes, that's going to be for today's video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, sending you lots of hugs and kisses, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!